Yo, Dre dropped the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like agony, no doubt. I put it.
Guys, this is Leo from the Mrs. Pwn Clan, and today I'm going to bring you a 1,500 view special of my room setup. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, we're going to start off with this shelf here, as you can see me in the mirror there. But yeah, we're going to start off with this shelf, just a few trophies, some shitty ones, like I got that from winning the a big karate tournament like years ago, and just like some participation awards and stuff like that. This is my awesome little car money box. It's awesome. Some Calpol from when I was ill. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Looks a bit weird. A cup for when I get thirsty. And then onto this bit, which is my iPod dock, and these two speakers, which work pretty well. But yeah, let's move on to the more interesting shelf. Okay, up here I have some books that I don't really read. Nothing really interesting. But then if you move over to this side, you see some pigs. Then you move down and you see some GameCube games. Now, I've had a GameCube since I was about 5 or 4, so I have a real love for Nintendo and the GameCube. You can see that GameCube. And I still have a GameCube and all that stuff. I have a PlayStation 1, 2, and a few other consoles like the Nintendo 64, and I think I have the SNES, but I'm not sure, or something like that. But yeah, and then I've got some PlayStation 2 games and a few DVDs there. Now this is probably the bit that you want to see, well, one of the bits that you want to see, which is my games. I've got a big Family Guy, big box set thing there, over there, if you want to look at that, but I'm sure you don't. But yeah, here I've got all my games. Well, actually no, this isn't all my games, this is about a quarter of my games. Yeah, as you can see, 2 guitars, but this is about a quarter of my games. And yeah, as you can see, I've got quite a lot. I had to all rearrange everything for this video because my room is pretty untidy. Got all my wires and stuff on here, but yeah, my room is pretty untidy. So yeah, then I've got a PlayStation 2 under there with some table tennis bats from when I used to do table tennis, a GameCube joystick controller thing, some GameCube controllers in there. I don't think you can see that, and some in between these box sets and just DVDs in there. I've set up a few things up here for you. This actually is the Halo Reach limited edition or special edition thing that I pre-ordered before Halo Reach came out, and that was when I was up into Halo Reach and all that. So yeah, cool thing there. My Elgato Game Capture HD box here. Elgato are just amazing. They produce the best products. They're just really cool, and we'll be seeing the actual product in a minute. Behind there, just some wires in a thing, a dragon thing holding a knife, and another little dragon, wooden one, and Reading Royals leaflet thingy, not leaflet. Can't remember what they're called. Behind here, I've got my paintball gloves ready for when me, Dan and Tom and John are going to go paintballing together for Dan's birthday. I'm really looking forward to that. Hello Dan. Yeah. So this is my TV. It's a 43-inch Samsung Plasma or something like that TV. It's really good. It serves me well. But the only problem is if I'm sitting on this chair here trying to play, it's really big and it boosts your sensitivity up. Like, it feels like it's higher sensitivity, so I have to sit back over there on my bed. But yeah, it still is good. Here's my Mac, my MacBook Pro, 2011 model, I think, or 2010, something like that. Now I feel that was when they made the best products. So yeah, just our channel on there. Stupid wired mouse that I got because I can't find anything, or everything's too expensive to get a wireless Mac mouse. So yeah, I'm just stuck with that one for the time being, but I don't really do that much PC gaming. I mean, I do it maybe 3 times a week, but yeah. As you can see here, one of the old controllers. This came with the first ever Xbox 360 that came out. Well, my first ever Xbox 360, and it was the first ever Xbox 360 model. And I've got the new Elite model thing on the back, just because it looks cool. Diversity. Good dancers. And then here I've got my actual Super Elite model controller, but I actually busted the triggers thrown at a wall. Yeah, stupid me, I know. I was angry with my mum. Moving down a shelf. Here we have my Xbox. You probably can't see this, but yeah, I can guarantee that it's an Xbox 360 Super Elite Slim model, glossy finish. It's really well. The only problem with it is it being, when you're playing a game, it's really, really loud. And I have it on the side, unlike most people who have it on the top, like vertical ways. But I like it horizontal. I find it, I don't know, I just think it looks nicer. There's my internet router. Loads of plugs where I plug everything in. A printer underneath there. And then these I've sorted out in what I play most. So the game that I play most is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Great game, love it. Actually not allowed to play it anymore, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll end up being able to play it one day probably. Second game, which I'm just about to start a series of walkthrough on, which is Assassin's Creed 3. Also a great game. I have a poster of it up here, so yeah, that's really cool. I got that, I'm not sure, for £10 I think. But yeah, I love Assassin's Creed. I've had all of them, and they're just great games. The third game would definitely have to be Call of Duty Black Ops, because when this was in its day, it was just amazing. I used to play zombies on it every day. It wasn't really my strongest time for online multiplayer, but for zombies I was definitely a pro at it, and I just love those type of maps, not these really big ones that they have in this game now. Okay, moving on to my fourth game, which is Red Dead Redemption. It's just awesome. I'll probably be starting a series on that as well if I'm still not allowed to play Black Ops by that time. But yeah, it's a really good game. Makes you feel like an old-fashioned gangster, because that's pretty much what you are, an old-fashioned gangster. It's the 19-something, like 50s, 60s or something like that, version of GTA, so if you're thinking of buying this, definitely do. It's really good. Moving down one more to number 5 is Call of Duty World at War. I have mods for this, and Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 1, so yeah, but this is probably my favourite mods that I have, because they're just amazing. It lets you do so much more than you can in the other games, and also it was the first game that zombies was introduced, Nazi zombies, so yeah, Call of Duty World at War right there. Number 6, I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, number 6 is Skate 3. I mean, Skate 3 is an awesome game, and I really recommend it to anybody who wants to feel like they're actually controlling something, not just running around getting killed and feeling like they're on the outside. You really feel for your character when he falls off and bails and smacks his head open, and you can see his skeleton. So yeah. Number 7 on the list is Saints Row the Third. I got this from CEX, yeah, £14, awesome. Oh no, £12. But yeah, an awesome game. I love it to bits. Just the only thing is, it's so glitchy for me, because I get to this one level, I get in a car, and it says I've failed or something like that. So if any of you know about this glitch, then please tell me, because I can't get past this one mission, because it starts you off in a car, and as soon as I get into the car disappears, and it says mission failed. Oops. Number 8 or 9 is Bioshock 2. Great game. Again, I got it from CEX, really cheap, but yeah, play that quite a lot. You might be wondering why this game is so far down on the list. It's because I don't really like it that much. I mean, the damage is all messed up, there's so many OP weapons, and it's just, Modern Warfare isn't my series, really. I like Black Ops more. Activision not Activision, Treyarch are so much better than Activision, and I can't believe they're bringing out a Modern Warfare 4. I mean, come up with some new ideas, guys. They're just awful. Last but not least is Halo Reach. Yeah, this is quite a babyish game. I mean, not babyish, it's 16. Peggy 16. But yeah, it's not my favourite anymore. I mean, if you'd gone back a year and a half, then it would have been my favourite. But yeah, so those are my games. Coming over here, this is the last thing on the list, which is the Elgato Game Catcher HD. I'm not sure if you can see it because my lighting in this room is really bad, because my mom's put some gay little lampshade thing on it, so you can't really see me around my room or camera. But yeah, it's a really good piece of hardware. So short, so small, compact, and great, just like me. This has been Leo, and I hope you've enjoyed this room tour.